pathways of my mind, and the rivers flow like the world has told them not to stop. Stand my ground, hear the sound